she's not home. Oh man, I hope she's not home. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Honey, hi. What? I'm not hiding anything. What do you mean? I'm covering my face with my hair. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing. Oh, yeah, that was my ribs. Oh, I know you were just trying to hug me. I. What? Okay, yeah, all right. So I have a black eye on top of some busted ribs. At least they're not completely broken, maybe just fractured and bruised. What happened? Um, well, you know about the curse, right? How I've been cursed to be a cat girl, and that I used to be a human man in a different world, and then yeah, this has to do with that. Um, why don't we sit down? I really need to sit down a minute. Okay, that's a little better. What, but babe, what are you doing? That was your favorite shirt. You ripped your shirt. Okay, so you're wrapping up my ribs. Okay, all right, all right. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know I need to go to a hospital, but I might as well tell you what happened and come clean. Um, so you know, I get a lot of phone calls with no name and number on them, and it's generally people I know because I've built a small network trying to find out who put this curse on me in the first place. And so I got one of those mysterious calls, and only this time I didn't recognize the voice on the other end of the line. Yeah. So at first I was just gonna dismiss them and block the thing as best I could, and then the voice started giving detailed information, stuff that you and I already know because I've told you everything I know about this, everything I've discovered, and anyway, he was giving out some information, so I agreed to meet him at the park. Um, so I was sitting there and waiting and waiting and just thinking about you and me and the things we were planning on doing tonight. Guess we're not doing those tonight. The whole going and getting dinner and going to the town hall to see the fireworks for the celebration. And anyway, I guess we're doing that and coming back here for our romantic cuddling, you might call it, didn't happen today, I'm afraid. Right. So, anyway, I still can't believe you ripped your favorite shirt just to patch my ribs. Boy, I've made a mess out of things. But right, back to the story. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there to the point where this happened. I'm just worried about how you're going to react to it when you find out. Um, so this giant shows up riding on one of those still Draconis motorcycles. The dragon shaped ones, right? And he hops off of that thing, and he at first he's just talking about the general knowledge that you and I know, that our friends know, the closest friends know about, and he could see he was losing my attention. So he finally told me the name of the person that did this to me. And he provided just enough proof that it was indeed who he said it was. You remember when I first came to this world? How about a year ago, how the royal family was going on about a missing member, but they wouldn't say who it was and all that. Well, one of the princesses had gone missing, and this curse that I have, it was hers. Yeah, that royal family. Um, they had covered up the fact that she had the curse. She was never allowed to be seen in public, because, I mean, look at those cat ears and the tail I have. They're kind of giveaways. But, yeah, the curse was actually meant to turn her completely into a cat person. Full body fur and whiskers and the the whole thing. Um, it was never meant to be used on a human person. So she apparently snuck over into my world using illegal magics, because our two worlds are never supposed to meet. And she just picked a random person. That person just happened to be me, and well, 1 year ago, here I came to exist. To be honest, this world's not that much different. We got cars and motorcycles and airplanes, though your guys are a lot more fanciful looking. But, you know, there's jobs, there's money, there's healthcare, food shortages, and politics. everything that's everything that's oh, 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 ribs. I gotta quit laughing. uh, Basically everything that's in your world is in mine too. you know, we just didn't have what my people used to call fantasy creatures running around. That'd be like giants and cat people and elves and goblins and you know wild feral tabaxis. The formal name of the cat folk. Anyway, so oh, were there witches in my world? I don't think there ever really was, but if someone was convicted of it being a witch, The witch generally wasn't treated like a superstar as they are here in your world. In my world, the witch was burned at a stake. Kind of creepy, weird, and cruel, I know, but I don't know. I I mean, in your world, witches are treated as healers and entertainers. Anyway, I didn't quite buy his story at first, so I called your friend Glenda Blackthorn. You know the healer, and after I explained it to her, she's like, "Oh yeah, that's exactly how that curse works. It's supposed to be used on elves and elves only." And since the curse had to convert my body into this, it never finished going through with the full change. I'm stuck as a cat girl. And your old man, he knew I wanted to be human again pretty badly. And, but yes, it was your father. Yes. That's why I was hesitant oh, no, not the rocks. Not, honey, not the rocks. I know you use them when you're stressed out to crush and break. Sweetie, please, put the rocks down. No, you can't go chasing after him, please. Just put the rocks down. Put them down. Sweetheart, please let me finish the story. Please. Thank you. Okay. Yes, it was your father, and I knew who he was the moment I saw him because I remembered that picture you showed me, the only time you were ever happy as a kid. Yes, that one. And that's how I knew who I was talking to. He didn't realize I knew who he was. But the thing is, sweetheart, your father shouldn't have known any of this stuff. He's not that kind of guy to be involved in that sort of thing. Listen, let me finish the story, okay? I know you want to go after him, eh, but I don't want you to. I want you to stay as far away from him as possible. And I know you can defend yourself. How about that time when you got angry at those guys at the ice cream shop? Remember? I thought it was funny what you did. They didn't, but no one else seemed to seen what had happened. Because when they finally came out after causing all that trouble, their fancy sports car had no engine block in it, and it was sitting in the bottom of the pond. Yeah, yeah. And let's not forget the time when you got angry at that full-blooded giant who was being a big jerk to everybody, and you knocked him out cold, and he landed in that guacamole that had turned brown and gross looking. It looked like he crapped himself when he fell in it. Remember? Oh, ribs. It's still funny with my ribs. Oh, okay. No laughy, no laughy. But yeah, uh, anyway, he's the one that did all this to me. But listen, there's way more going on here than it looks, and we might have to leave our home. I know we've started to build a life here and I don't want to move either, but I started thinking about moving anyways because I had been thinking about us and some plans I had been thinking about doing. But we'll get to that in a minute. You see, he uh, he knew a little too much, and then he made his offer. His offer was that he would help me get to the princess. He knew how to get past their security. He knew how to bypass all their guards without being seen. He knew how to basically disable all their equipment for security. That's a lot of knowledge for someone who doesn't use knowledge like that. He just he knew too much when he shouldn't have known any of it. And most of the stuff he intrigued me with to begin with was general knowledge most people that know us knew about anyways. So the only thing we didn't know was who did this to me and how come they were so hard to find, but we know now. And he said it comes with a price for all of that. And that price was that I had to break up with you. I had to leave you. I had to make you want to leave me forever in his terms. I, I, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. And Glenda told me one thing he didn't tell me, and that was when the curse breaks, I have to go back to the human world. It's not an option. The curse brought me here, and the curse would send me back. So I just couldn't leave you. I love you too much to just leave you. I mean, you remember how I had saved up all that gold, the 7,500 royal doubloons? Yeah, I I spent it all. And this is the part that hurts the worst because I told him I wouldn't leave you. And why would I? I mean, back in my world, I had nothing. I was just a guy who went from apartment to apartment, never having a home, never having anyone that cared about him. And then I get here to this world, and we meet, and we cared about each other, and I finally had a home, but I had you, and I couldn't just leave you. So I said no, and that's when he struck me. And in the beating he gave me, I lost the money. Well, I didn't really lose the money. I lost what I spent the money on. You see, in my world, when you love someone enough and you really want to be long term partners with them, you buy them something special, something important. And it's a symbol. It represents a symbol of the relationship you want to be in with them. And I had bought you an engagement ring made out of gold and rubies. And it was a really fancy one. That's why it was so expensive, because it interlocks with the wedding band and they become one ring. I know I shouldn't have spent the money, but I care about you so much that I wanted you to have something special, and he took it, and I can't get it back, and I don't have enough money to buy another one because the rest of the money we have to use to move away now, so that the royal family will leave us alone, because I suspect that that's where he got all the information from, was from them. I suspect it was a trap. And I don't want to lose you, so yes, I'm crying because I don't want to lose you. You are the first real thing in my life that means anything. I don't want to lose you. Sorry. Give me a second. No, no. See, that's what I was afraid of. You're wanting to go after him. No, no. That's what he wants. He wants us to be separated. I think the only reason no one from the royal family has come after us is because they're scared of your half giant blood. And because your father is such an aggressive individual, they probably are using proxies or stand ins to communicate and set all this up. He probably thinks he's getting paid off by somebody who's wanting to set up something to incriminate the royal family, but it's probably the royal family just trying to cover it all up. And that's why we have to move. It's a little. Where are we moving to? Well, I was thinking about that. I found a nice little farming community, and it turns out that they need an auto mechanic. And babe, you are a brilliant auto mechanic. I mean, that car of ours, you've kept it running when everyone else said it should have fallen apart a long time ago. And besides, you've been thinking about making some sort of garage or a barn or something to put like a garage setup in. So this is a perfect chance for you and me to get out of this place and make a life somewhere else. Baby, why are you crying? Why are you crying? I have backup plans for us to. Because he hurt me? Honey, oh, no. No, don't. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. He made his choice, but I made the better one. I'm staying here with you. I'm staying here with you because you mean that much to me. I don't care if you're a half giant and I'm a cursed cat girl, okay? We're together. It's just the two of us. And it will always be the two of us from now on. I just won't have the fancy ring that I wanted you to have. But you know what? You got your auto mechanic skills. You're brilliant at keeping that thing going. So I don't see. And you'd probably be kept pretty busy. I mean, a lot of those guys are farmers and you know, craftsmen out there, and they rely on their trucks and farming machinery. You, you, you would be constantly in work with someone for your skills, and they actually have really great internet service out there, and I can keep doing my streaming. I can churn out all sorts of videos and content and like gaming and reaction and, well, you know, some ASMR. Baby, it's all right. Don't cry. Now you're crying, and now I'm about to start crying again. Please. Look, it's all going to be okay. We have skills. We can make it. We got each other. We will make it. Yeah, see? There you are. It's all right. See, we're going to be fine. Yeah, yeah. I think it's time we gave up the ghost on that one and we just start living our lives for each other. Oh, you want me to do some auto mechanic streaming with you? You want me to record you working on cars? I should just set you up your own channel and let you do that. Oh, ribs, don't make me laugh. But hey, we have each other, and sure, we'll have to sell the house here in town, but at least we'll have that place out there and we can build it to how we want it. Ah, I know you'll do great as an auto mechanic. Yeah, yes, I'm certain. I've made my choice. Hey, listen to me. Listen. I've made my choice, and I want you to know I love you, and I'll always love you. Besides, you have changed so much since the days when you would pick on me and bully me. You're not you're not like your father at all. You're not. Because you cared. And I know you care. I mean, look at what you did when we first met. You were you worked hard to get the children at the play parks to trust you. You worked hard to earn the trust of the people in the retirement home who come to love when you would visit them. And I know it'll be hard to let those people go because it's what you've gotten to know. But I'm having to give up a lot of stuff too. I mean, I can't go home. This is my home with you. And I don't think I would trade it for anything in either world. So, this is us now. Okay? You and me. And yeah, we'll be kind of roughing it a little bit. Well, at least the place I was looking at and already picked out, yeah, I kind of went ahead and made a down payment on it. And we'll sell this place to finish the payment. Yeah. Well, it won't be as nice, and it'll probably be a bit smaller than this place. But I made sure it was more than it. I made sure that it had like the high vaulted ceilings because of how tall you are. Yeah. See, I'm always thinking ahead. I have to. I'm a tiny cat girl. You gotta think about things 3 times ahead because everyone's always bigger than you are. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be the weirdest couple out there, but most folk out there seem pretty easygoing. And besides, your dad won't know where we're at. He won't be able to come out there, and it'll be a nice place. Yeah, yeah, maybe we should get me to the hospital before my ribs puncture a lung or something. Whoa, 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 hey, what, whoa, whoa. You don't have to carry me. He only injured me in the ribs. He didn't break my legs. I could. I know I'm tired. Okay. All right. I'll let you carry me to the hospital. What am I going to do? You're like pretty much 3 times my size. Alrighty. I'll I'll take a nap while my half-giant girlfriend carries me to the hospital. Just promise me you'll stay with me. That you won't take off as soon as you get me checked in. I want you to stay by my side so I know you're safe. I don't want you to go chasing after him. Alrighty. I'm gonna get some sleep. Sleepy kitty time. Hey everyone, 'tis I, Midnight Neon. I've tried my hand at making another ASMR video. As you can see, I've changed my hair and my ears. I was really missing my twin tails, so I saw they had this new hairstyle, and I thought, I'd give it a shot. But in order to keep my ears, I had to put the ears with the bells on, and they kind of blend in a little bit with the hair, but that's okay. Because if I had left the other style on where the ears were kind of floppy, they would detach from my head, so they'd be floating in the air. So this style is not bad. They stay attached, but they don't do any flopping. But then, if you want floppy, look at the hair. So I hope you all enjoyed this ASMR video, or at least my attempt at ASMR. It's not something I normally do, because I'm normally going to be focusing largely on gameplay, but I just wanted to do, like, I don't know, a series of videos to just kind of blends in with my channel description. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and if you're one of my neon lights, or if you're new, just remember to always shine brightly in the darkness, my neon lights. Always shine brightly.